Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's Thursday, so it's time for another Throwback Thursday. Today I wanted to share with you guys my eyelash extension experience. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. So first of all, this was about a year and a half to almost 2 years ago. And I still remember everything just because it was such a, not traumatizing, but it was an experience nevertheless. So I remember calling him and setting up the appointment. Was pretty simple. I had already done a couple, some research on how to take care of them, how the process went. When I called and I talked to the lady, I was like, well, this is what I want. How long is it gonna take? She mentioned it would be like 45 minutes to an hour, just depending on how full I wanted them, and yada yada yada. Then there was like different eyelashes, human hair eyelashes, mink eyelashes, and I don't know, synthetic, and all kinds of other eyelashes. So I went ahead and I set my appointment up. I believe it was for like a week and a half over or something like that. So so fast forward to the actual date. So when I show up about 10 minutes before my appointment. And I'm in there, and I ended up waiting for like 30 to 45 minutes for them to call me back. And it was like, I was already getting kind of like those red flags, and I should have known better, and I should have just left, but I didn't. I was like, okay, you know what? They're probably busy, blah, blah. So I ended up going into the back, and the setup was kind of like when you go and get waxing done. I don't know if you guys have ever gone to go get your eyebrows waxed, but it was kind of like the same. It was just like a table, like a massage table or something, and you just lay there and whatever. So I get into the room, I lay down, I see like the supplies like on like a little stool or something, and then she's like, okay, so you want it so and so. She kind of repeated what I had told her over the phone. I was like, yeah. My lashes to begin with are already long, and they were pretty curly. I just kind of wanted more like a fullness to them. So we discussed kind of what I wanted, and she was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. We can go ahead and get it done. Since your eyelashes are already pretty thick, it shouldn't take that long. And I was like, okay, cool. So we start the process. She takes my eyes down, and then she starts like attaching them. And then I don't know what she puts in my eye or what she puts on my eyelashes, but or if, like, I don't even remember reading about this on Google or anything. So she puts something, some kind of liquid or something, I don't know if it's the glue, and my eyes start to, like, I feel like it's an allergic reaction, but they start to like tear up really, really bad. And at this point, she sees my eyes tearing up, so she's like, oh, I forgot to give you the fan. So she hands me like this little handheld fan, and she's like, just point it to your eyes to help it dry. And then I was like, okay. So I'm like holding a little fan to my eyes now, while my eyes are tearing up, and for the glue to, I guess the eyelash glue to go ahead and get thick or whatever. So this happened. This lasted about like 20 minutes. My eyes were like burning for like 20 minutes. So after that, she eventually got done doing everything. Now, straight off the back, I looked at my eyelashes. She showed them to me in a mirror. I don't even think I have any pictures. If not, I would show them to you guys. But she showed me like my eyelashes, and they were on point. Like, I loved them. They're like beautiful lashes. I was like, yes, baby, yes. This is what I wanted. So I was like, okay, it hurt. My eyes were like crying and stuff, but pain is beauty. Pain is beauty. I got this. So I got my eyelashes in, and we ended up leaving. I ended up coming home. So the first day, my eyelashes were on fleek. Let me tell y'all, like, they were nice, like they were on point. I loved them. I was obsessed with them. So I went ahead, and that was it. The next day I wake up and my eyelashes are all like curled in. Like, I don't know if it was just the way I slept, or is it because my cheeks were like a little bit, back then my cheeks were like a little bit higher like this. So so I don't know if it was like my cheeks when I was sleeping that they bent them in, but my eyelashes bent in, period. So now I had my eyelashes in the corner were like fine, and on the outer corners they were kind of like slanted in like that. So it wasn't such like a big deal the second day that after I got them done. About the third day is when I really started noticing that they were starting to shed, and in the outer corner, I guess, I don't know if it's the way those eyelashes bent or what. Like, I'm trying to be really like positive about the place where I got them done and say it's not them, and maybe it's just like the way my face was done. I don't know, but the corners were bent in, and then the insides were like they were just sticking together, and the inner corners were kind of like sparred out this way. I don't know, they were just a hot mess. So by day 3, that's the way they looked, and my eyelashes were starting to fall out. And it wasn't just the extension, it was also the freaking, hold on, my husband just got here, just one second. Okay, sorry about that, my husband just got home real quick and he's gone now. But so by day 3 my eyelashes were already falling out. They were all like shaped weirdly. They did not look like the way they looked. I kept calling I texted the lady and told her that, is this like, why are my eyelashes doing this? You know, like, could she fix them, or can I come in so she can look at them? Maybe she did something wrong. You know, just trying to have like an open communication with her. Give me one second. He says he sees his daddy and he wants to like get out and play with him. Y'all hear him? He's being a little brat. But anyways, so I called her, you know, trying to have open communication with her, and she never replied to my text messages, my calls or nothing. I never. I believe like 2 days later, I think it was like 2 or 3 days later, I drove out to where she worked, and I tried to talk to her and nothing, like she wasn't there. They didn't know when she would be back, and you know, just kind of gave me the runaround. So I was already like frustrated with this place, and my eyelashes, at this point my eyelashes were like almost all gone. Not only did the extension come out, but my actual eyelashes came out. So it was a mess. My eyelashes, I ended up having like, I felt like I was getting like bald spots on my eye, on my eyelids, and it was ugly, it was horrible, it was a mess. I was not happy at all. A couple days went by and my eyelashes at this point were still like falling out like constantly. It was just like, I honestly felt like getting eyelash extensions was like the worst thing ever that has ever happened to me, that I've ever done to myself. The very first day they looked bomb, they were good, they were beautiful lashes. By the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth day, they all went to hell. So yeah, my eyes, through this whole process of me loosening the eyelashes and them falling out, my eyes would get really watery. I felt like something was like poking me in the eyeball, and like it was not fun. It was so painful. My eyes looked irritated the whole time until they completely all came out. And yeah, I don't know if it was like the place that I went to and the lady just didn't know what the hell she was doing, or if it was like a reaction that I had with my eyelashes or in the glue, that just my eyes just didn't, you know, accept the glue, or you know, take the glue the way it should. I don't know what it was. I'm not gonna try to blame it all on them, but I just feel like they did have a part in it, just because if a client is calling you with concerns after you do a job for them, you should be able to, you know, at least communicate with them and let them know, you know, something like tell me something. But it was just all bad. Would I get eyelash extensions again? Probably not. Just because afterwards, after the eyelashes all came out and my natural eyelashes started growing in, they started growing in cricket. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you guys. Let me see if I can zoom in. No, you're not gonna be able to see with it. I'm not wearing no eyelash. Like I'm not wearing any strip lashes, but I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see them, but it's kind of like in the outer corner, those eyelashes get bent in. Like ever since I got those lashes, they're not fun. I'm trying to see if you guys can see that, but I don't think you are going to be able to see them. Yeah, so that was my experience. It was not the business. I would not recommend anybody to get eyelashes. If you want eyelashes, I suggest everybody, even when my friends are like, oh, I want to get eyelash extensions, I'm just like, no girl, get the strip. Just get the strip. You can take those babies off, you can put them back on. Like, just get the strip. It's so much easier, it's so much more affordable. There's lots of websites where you can get eyelash strips for a very, very cheap price. I always get mine for like $1. And yeah, it's not even worth it. Not worth the gas driving out there, the pain that you go through when your glue is trying to stick. It's not worth any of that. Well, at least not to me. Again, it might just be that place I went to, or it might just be that my eyelashes just didn't take it the way they should have. But I will never ever get eyelash extensions again. But yeah, so that's my little throwback Thursday. That was just a craziness with my eyelashes. To this day, like I said, I'm still struggling with getting them to go the way I want to, because it is so hard. You know, being plus size and being a bigger woman, I have, of course, fuller cheeks. So to try, but even like, okay, if I press my cheek down, my bone is right here. My cheekbone is right there. So it's maybe like a centimeter longer. So do you see that? Like, it's not that much of a difference. And I don't know if it's just my face. I don't know. But it just didn't work out for me. I would never do it again. So I hope you guys enjoy this. It's just kind of like a little beauty story for you guys. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.